Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Navy Midshipmen taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The 49ers will boot it away to start the game. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
He breaks a tackle. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's awesome. Gets it out fast. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Navy will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The 49ers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The RPO, it's complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. And the 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
It's another Charlotte.
He's looking to throw it. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The 49ers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Niners.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Navy will go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Dropping back, it's awesome. He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Navy will have to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. On the run, it's Booth. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line. Some misdirection with the counter. Bulls his way forward. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And another Charlotte.
Handoff to the lone back. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. ULM is currently ahead of this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Navy will go back on the attack. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Navy will have to punt it away. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the timing just a hair off. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. He's looking to throw. Getting some... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And here comes the Navy offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He's got his man. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On the option. Shakes off the tackler. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's awesome. Fires to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score Charlotte 10, Navy 3.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Feeling some heat. Pressure. He's going for it all. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Trying to get to him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down. And the 49ers will punt this one away. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Complete to start this drive. They get him down after he makes the catch. The 49ers are in the hurry-up. He wants to pass it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Harmon. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
It's another Charlotte.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He finds his man.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block, and then he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Charlotte. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the option. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And that's a first down.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. At the 45, on his way. Running toward the tape. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now on second down. The option look. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Tackled after picking up the first down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone.
Good enough for first down.
The give to the big fullback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. The give to the fullback. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He'll ride his man on the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the option, he'll keep it himself. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Dropping back, it's awesome. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, midshipman. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Arizona State is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Sun Devil Stadium, but despite the forks up right now, this one is tight. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the 49ers want to crank the tempo. The give as they work on that clock. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Running to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Makes one man miss. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Using his legs, it's Booth. Fights off a defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. From the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort,